is 8:30 a.m. on this Thursday morning, April 20th, 2017. And it's time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Thursday morning, April 20th, 2017. Good morning to you all this lovely Thursday morning, April 20th, 2017. There are your news odds there. Top story at 8:30 a.m. on this Thursday morning is U.S. President Donald Trump said he was sending an event about it to Korea and wanted to potentially deal with threats from Pyongyang. Boston. Hours before his firm of New England Patriots teammates were due to visit the White House to celebrate their Super Bowl victory, president officials said. And Hernandez started one end of his bedsheet to a wound with a number around his neck. Conservative budget and culture is voted to go ahead with it. Parents at the University of California, Berkeley next week, despite a decision by officials to cancel her planned speech and been safety concerned about the politically charged riots. Trump stuck with the low approval ratings. Islamabad, Pakistan, after months of legal, regular, and political criminal drama. The Supreme Court ruled narrowly Thursday that Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif could keep his job and ordered further investigation of corruption allegations. Here's what things are standing in day 90 of the Trump administration. The Trump administration not shy by taking on global adversaries with tough York. On Wednesday, tens of thousands of Venezuelans protested the country's worst economic crisis and the president behind it. The logic behind this action was straightforward. Initially, the sanctions have targeted higher Russian officials freezing their assets and restricted their entry to the Europe and the United States. Paris, a French presidential campaign that has been filled with President Tristan turns, still has the presidential store headed in Sunday's first round vote. Labor leader Jeremy Corbyn has vowed to overturn the rigged system by putting the power and wealth back in the hands of people. Juan Manuel Montes Benitez appeared to have a promising future in the United States. He is now one of the first dreamers to be reported by President Trump. Immigration advocates and lawyers say violated the protected status of undocumented people. Casino Megan and Republican Megan owner Sheldon Anderson donated about $5 million to President Trump's Confederate Committee as corporate interest and lobbyists lifted in the inaugural committee to fundraising to the record levels. General Motors says it sees all operations in Venezuela after authorities expectedly seized and displayed by the city of Valencia. Austria will make it more difficult to gain citizenship and stringent policies that Thursday that emphasize Australia's values. A report shows young adults are struggling in adulthood as 1 in 3 live with their parents, 2.2 million of whom are not employed nor attend college. Aaron Hernandez's murder conviction can be thrown out because he was still in the process of appeal that is how his deaf legal expert said. The Secret Service said it was planning to put additional barriers in the place around the south side of the White House, closing off all access to the sidewalk there. General Motors said on Wednesday that it had been enforced. ExxonMobil Corporation applied to the Treasury Department a waiver of sanctions on Russia and after it started its joint venture with state oil company PEO wasn't a bet, according to Wall Street Journal's Jay Solomon and Brady Olson. Verizon reported EPS at 95 cents versus an estimated 96 cents, according to Thomson Reuters analyst Scott Churches. The telecom company had sales of $29.814 billion versus $30.487 billion estimated, according to Reuters. Alright, look at that. Stocks. Now, down 118.79, $24.49. SP 5 down 4.02 at 23.3.17. The Nasdaq up 13.56 points at 58.63.03. The actual finding is close enough that astronomers are hopeful that with the next direction of big telescope, they will be able to implement its atmospheric signs of water evidence. Astronaut and cosmonaut launched to space station on Russian soils. If you consider yourself about the past and familiar with science, you'll likely find yourself in a state of disbelief as President of the United States calls climate scientists, hoaxers, and pushers conspiracy theories about vaccines. A photo collage of plastic fragments from the articles in a research team, a study published Wednesday shows a major ocean security drills and built some plastic from the North Atlantic to the Greenland and the Barents Sea. Washington, D.C. think your memory is starting to slip? A pretty funded umbilical cord blood may help turn back to the clock of metal agent. There are 7 in the year today. Maybe you noticed on April 24th, 428, known as weekday, some circles because of the data corresponds to the number code for marijuana. In 1960s, psychedelics like LSD and psilocybin were often tied to denial drugs that could awaken its use to a higher level conscious. Well, not just Christmas, but it's also the Independence Day, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, on one of one's smoking celebration known as 420 on Thursday. Either channel design is 834. Take a look at New England Soldiers Report. In Framingham, Massachusetts, the 51 Wayside and rode a heavy fire, 2.5 wood frame, mutual aid, and roots. And now, look at sports. The Boston Red Sox got planked by the Toronto Blue Jays 3-0, and the New England Revolution and Center State Earthquakes and the Series are tied. The Boston Bruins are in breaking elimination as they fall the Orange Senators 1-0 in game number 4 of the Stanley Cup Eastern Conference Finals. As the Bruins need to win this in order to win Game 5 in order to stay alive. It will be on Friday in Ottawa. The West Point plays with such a bottom style. He takes 43 to 97 shots in the game, then 22 to 134 shot of possession in the fourth quarter. This home city team cannot win without not with West Point first set attempts. Golden State dominates, supported by 29 points. They take a 2-0 lead in this first match. Says Jeff McKee took the pass for Ireland down on the left side. Peyton Stone, Robert Kraft, and Chris Billman set it on. Privilege of visiting have one outside their Super Bowl win. You know, Bill Belichick sent to the top of the country measure, but who's slotted at number 2? Either channel Dusai is 8:36 on this third one, and here it's time now for traffic and transit pop. Let's start off on the MBT with a subway system. It's looking in on the commuter rail. The ferries, they are all looking in here. Okay, let us take a look at how is it by ways of New England here. Let's start off now to Connecticut, where 95 on the southbound side. It is slow from Bridgeport all the way to North Stepford. 95 on the southbound side, so between East Lyme, New Haven. 95 east southbound side is back to Brad. West Haven to New Haven. Merritt Parkway west side is slow from Bridgeport down to Stepford. Merritt Parkway eastbound side, also Bridgeport. 84 westbound side is backed up between Waterbury and Denbury, Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, also West Harvard, Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side, it is backed up from Middletown side. 39 on both ends of the Middletown stretch. 91 on the northbound side, also at Interstate 84, Harvard, Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side, the also from 291 to Interstate 84, Harvard, Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side, so from 57 to 291 in Springfield. 290 eastbound side, also at Route 9 Worcester. 46 on the northbound side, also at 290 Worcester. 95 on the southbound side, so from Texas and downtown Providence. 146 9 Sorry, Route 122 in Woonsocket. 24 on the northbound side, it's backed up from 129 so Route 128 out of Kenton. 95 on the northbound side, also at Route 128 in Kenton. Here. 7 Expressway on the northbound side, so from Quincy all the way to the Mass Pike in Boston. 7 Expressway southbound side, so the Dark Section stretch. Mass Pike eastbound side, also at 128 in Weston. 128 on the northbound side, so at Great Plain Avenue. You need about a Route 20 Waltham. 128 on the northbound side, also the Linfield stretch. 128 southbound side, also from Burlington out of Waltham. Route 3 southbound side, also at Route 128 Burlington. 93 southbound side, so from Bedford out of Zinc Bridge, Boston. 7 shuttle, slow. Mass Pike westbound side, also Logan out to South Boston. Route 1 is slow from Chelsea to Charlestown. 485 on the northbound side is backed up on the whole stretch. Route 3 to southbound side, also at the Burlington stretch. 101 on the westbound side, also Manchester stretch. And that was the byways of Northern New England are looking good, and Eastern New York are looking good. East of it is looking good from Albany to the Canadian border, and your state is looking good from Albany to Buffalo. Here, either channel to side is 8:38 on this Thursday morning here, and it's time now for a weather report here, and it is another cloudy and cold and raw day today. And looking at radar, and it shows a lot of rain showers stretching from Peekskill, New York, stretching from Denbury down for Hartford and down around Meriden and down around New Haven, and stretching as far east of New London and stretching on eastern and central tip of Long Island. There. And it is going to go to the south-southeast here. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For today, most of the clouds got about 61 degrees. Light variable wind. That adjust rate may after midnight. Clouds got about 46 degrees. And northeast wind about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Anticipation is 50%. New percent less than 10 minutes possible for rain. Rain like may patch mark after noon. Otherwise, clouds got about 54 degrees. And east wind about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Anticipation is 70%. New percent between quarter and a half minutes possible for Friday night. chance of rain before 2 a.m. before 10 p.m. was. Mostly clouds going to have 44 degrees in the northeast, 5 miles an hour. Good common evening, anticipation 30%. New percent less than 10 minutes possible. Saturday, Putset's got about 3 degrees and north about 6 miles an hour. Saturday, slight chance of rain after 3 a.m. Mostly clouds got about 40 degrees and anticipation 20%. Sunday, chance of rain after 11 a.m. and before 9 p.m. Mostly clouds got about 55 about 3 degrees, anticipation 30%. Monday, put center of the podcast about 60 to about 41 degrees. Tuesday, chance of rain, put center of the mostly clouds about 56 about 42 degrees, anticipation 35%. And for Wednesday, mostly clouds got about 61 degrees. And currently here, Taunton, it's overcasted. 49. Here in Nortmere, it's overcasted. It is a 50 degrees, and in Mansfield, it's overcasted. It's 49 degrees, and that is going to be it for the Preacher Channel morning news on this April 20th, 2017. Furthermore, I appear to have a good morning and a good day with a good pie day. Hope you have a good day.